So for decorative treatments of your stepping stones, you can use a few different materials. The ones I typically use is plain Portland cement and some pigment, iron oxide pigment, or patio paints. And you'll need a bucket of clean warm water, some paper towels, gloves, a brush, and some old rags. There are two decorative techniques you can use on your stepping stones. One is what I call a wash, and it can be used either mixing Portland cement and iron oxide pigment and creating a slurry, adding enough water to make a kind of a milkshake consistency. Or you could create washes out of patio paints, which are outdoor acrylic paints, and watered way down to create a wash. This wash I made using Portland cement and some iron oxide, and so what you do is just take and paint on the entire mold surface with your slurry. So while the slurry is still wet, you want to take some dry paper towels and wipe off the high points of the mold. Just flatten your hand out, rub off the high, and you can start seeing the background color emerging once you get enough of that paint off the surface. So after you've got the surface as dry as you can get it, take a damp cloth towel and wipe a little bit more off. And then you can really start seeing the surface coming out. Keep it rinsed off. You don't want to keep rubbing the dye back into the design. And there it comes. And when you're selecting your colors for a wash, make sure you have a pretty good contrast between the color of the cement and your wash. You don't want to do a brown concrete stone and a light brown wash. It's not going to show up very well. And the second technique, which is even easier than this first one, is what I call an overlay. And to do an overlay, you take your patio paints just directly out of the tube. Just get a nice thin even coat on your hands, and then with a flat palm just go right over the surface. So you're hitting the high points. With the wash you're going over the low points, but with this overlay you're hitting just the high points. That kind of pops the background out. So once a year you may need to freshen up the paint on these overlays. So with a little brush and some soap and water, clean the surface, allow to dry, and then just give a fresh coating of paint.